stingers. I'm ready for you. Are you ready for me? So excited about Scorpio season. All right, guys, listen. If I say something weird, Mercury retrograde is the excuse that I'm using. Am I centered? Am I centered? Thank you. Yeah. Any type of weird language that comes out that's not correct. Mercury retrograde. You know what's interesting about Mercury? Look, not my fault. Interesting thing about Mercury retrograde is that I ordered like 30 items. They all went to the wrong address. Every last piece. I had to have them resent and get a refund for the other ones. Incredible. It's just, listen. Anyway, guys, I'm excited for Scorpio season coming up. I have some incredible content I'm working on. We're going to dive deep. We're going to go into how to transform different manners of breaking down and rebuild. I have some special guests coming on I'm really excited about. And we're just going to go in deeper, right? We're going to go in deeper, and I'm going to magnify certain aspects of, you know, coming into your own, owning who you are, and really, you know, taking that leap, burning your old self. It's challenging, guys. It's challenging. Today, in honor of the new Scorpios that I have allowed into my life recently, we're going to talk about how to pass the tests. Because a lot of Scorpio tests, most of it is totally subconscious. I swear to you guys. Some of you think we're home, like with a notepad out, as if we were Geminis, writing down things. It just comes automatic. And the mirroring is amazing, you know. I'm going to tell you how to pass the test every single time. Every single time. Also, you know, because Scorpios are so different within my Scorpio dynamic, I can always see who's the strongest in certain areas. You know, because I have a Mercury in Libra, I kind of, when I am being conscious and thinking and, you know, writing stuff down, I make notes. I showed you guys in my other video when I meet new people how I, you know, collect data and just keep it and kind of follow patterns of them. So I like to follow patterns because we all have patterns, and thresholds too. We all have those thresholds, and I like to see how long it takes for someone to do certain things. All right, guys, let's begin. Scorpios test on an emotional level, so nothing's ever like physical and like practical. Sometimes we have triggers that we don't even know we have. There's a new Scorpio in my life, you know, who's very, very sweet, who actually mirrors like the sweetest like parts of me. I love it so much. I'm just like, oh my gosh, I can't get enough of it. They just mirror like all of the work that I've done on myself. Like they just boom, like bomb, love bomb it back. And so this person has, I think, like a sensitive point that was mirrored back to me that did actually affect me, and we had to get in the mirror about it, which I love doing. I love a good Pluto relationship. I know you guys, it bothers you. You know, oh my gosh, drama, whatever words you use to apply it. Like, I love it. Come in and change me, honey. Ooh. Ooh. So I think they wanted to hang out. And I'm not a last minute girl. I'm not the girl like, oh my gosh, Malika, so-and-so's going on tonight. Let's go. Nah, fam. You got me fucked up. It's just one of my boundaries. I don't like it. I don't like it. I wouldn't say I'm always on a schedule like a Virgo, although I have a Venus in Virgo. I feel like, because I am fabulous, darling, you need to make some sort of appointment with me. Give me some notice. I could be home, you know, filing my toenails, painting my nails a new color, deep conditioning my hair. You know what I'm saying? Like trying on new gowns. Like, you know, respect me. I have a life. You know, how are you just going to come through and assume that I'm just doing nothing tonight? Like, what? So it was really last minute. They wanted to hang out, and I was like, we can't do that. We already, you know, we got plans in motion. And so I don't know. They didn't seem like it bothered them, but that is Scorpio, isn't it? You know, nothing seems like it bothers us when we're home, like playing the theme music for Halloween, right? And so they're like, okay. And then we move on to the next topic. So interesting enough, and I just thought about this because I had to be conscious to think about it. It came back full circle. Like, we were supposed to hang out, and last minute they were like, oh, I can't. And I was like, oh. And it didn't hit me that was like, you know, a mirror from like a month ago when I could, like, you know what I mean? So sometimes you just got to take that L. It's not a big deal. Okay. Oops. Couldn't hang out now. You can. Okay. So how do I pass these tests? I didn't react. Like, why not? I was just like, okay. No big deal. You have to... All right, let's go back. Because I don't want you to think that I fake, like, oh, I don't care, right? Some things I really do care about. Some things I don't. It depends on your intent in that relationship. Ooh. Remember when we talked about intentions? I think you guys forgot. You've fallen asleep. Intentions are everything. Because the person with the strongest intent is going to win every single time. You guys know that I got into law of attraction in like 2009, 2010. And I've been using the hell out of it since, right? So intentions are strong. Intentions are, you know, what will motivate you. Why you wake up in the morning? You know what I mean? What are you getting up for? Because you got a bunch of kids, you got a bunch of bills. Your intent is to make money to pay them damn bills, honey. And so whoever has the strongest energy going, right? You have an intent. Let's say you meet somebody, your intent is to get married, and their intent is just to fuck around. They're like, nothing serious. Let me slide through, get some sex, la la la. And you keep your intent. Your intent is strong. You've been dreaming about getting married since you were 5 years old, honey. And that momentum, whoever has the most momentum is always going to win. It's like putting your car at the top of the hill. Once you let go, everybody on the bottom better move. Because that car going down and down and down, please. There's nothing they can do. There's nothing. You can't even stop it. And when you have energy and motion, it builds up. And everything moves out its way. So what's going to happen? If you want to get married, you can think about your wedding day since you were 5. You got the dress picked out. You know what ring you want. You've envisioned it. You know, you've envisioned every step of the way. The music, the Luther Vandross playing. Your dad walking you down the aisle, tons of people crying, blah, blah, blah. You've done this for 20 years, honey. And that person you meet, if they start fucking around like, oh, I'm just here for sex, 2 things are going to happen. Either they're just going to go away and make room for the guy who wants to get married, or they're going to start to change. You're going to change their mind. Throughout the course of that relationship, they're going to be like, oh, shit, I'm kind of feeling serious about this person. Watch. Now, don't get lost, because you know how I do. I talk in circles with my Mercury and Libra, but I always come back fully so you know what we're talking about. We're talking about how I pass tests, right? We're talking about intentions, right? We're talking about intentions. Always have a full-blown intentions in a relationship, right? Some of you guys are so freaking lost. I don't know what I want to do. Maybe. What do you mean maybe? This is your life you're talking about. Nothing too serious. I don't know about you guys, but I take my life very seriously. I had 100 years to live. I'm going to be 46. I got one foot in the grave, honey. Like, what do you mean don't take it seriously? Are you crazy? No way. I'm creating stuff. I'm doing stuff. I had intentions with Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon. I put it on the vision board years ago that I was going to start my shop. I put my books on my vision board years ago. I didn't even know I was going to write books. And they're almost finished. Like, come on. Now I take all my shit seriously. Can't nobody tell me nothing. Right? I may look like I'm like, nah, fam. We got intentions. Right? And I have intentions with my relationships too. Okay? And so, having a strong intentions is one way to pass a test. It's one way to pass the test, right? If a Scorpio wants to know, you know, how you feel about them, and they, you know, do these tests, bring you out in public, you know, set you up with somebody who look better than them to see if you fall for that shit. If you have strong intentions, you're not even going to fall for any bait because you know what direction you're going. You know where you're going, guys. Some of you are walking with blinders on. So, I get tested a lot. I like it because I'm the purest motherfucker you're ever going to meet. I know what I want, and I'm getting it. And that's a period at the end of the sentence. And I don't care what's happening now, right? I could be in a relationship and that person is just like back and forth and floaty. You hear from them, you don't. What they got to do with my vision? Nothing. Now, in the midst of that, it may feel like, oh my gosh, what's going on? This is crazy. No, you keep your vision. You keep your vision. Doesn't matter what, doesn't matter how they're acting. Because one or two things are going to happen. They're going to move out your way. And the person who belongs in that vision is going to come through, right? Or they're going to change. They're going to change in the course of that relationship. Is going to match. Whoever has the most momentum wins. That's it. That's how it works, guys. So all these little tests. When that person wanted to hang out with me and I thought it was too last minute and I was like, nah, I already got other plans, which I did. And they came full circle and then made plans with me and was like, oh, I can't. See, they did the extreme because that's what Scorpios do. It's never even Steven with us. So they got triggered that I couldn't see them. I wanted to, but it was too last minute. And they came back and they were like, oh, I can't see you. Like the day of we were supposed to hang out. So I was pretty triggered with that. I was. But I was like, eh. And then I have very good pickup, which means I can shift. So I shift the energy. And I was like, oh, have a good time and blah, blah, blah. And I had other stuff going on anyway. So the whole conversation shifted and it ended up being a light, beautiful thing. And I was like, I got to go. And, you know, I'll see you soon. Test passed. How's she going to respond to this? Test pass. I have intentions. All the time. All the time, guys. All the time. A lot of you fail them. Because you have some ugly shit going on. You have some ugly shit going on beneath the surface. And a lot of you guys aren't pure. A lot of you guys are tiptoeing in. You got one toe in, one toe out. And one thing about a Scorpio is we can feel all your energy. We know that you're half-assed and this and that. And we're just gonna mirror it. That's it. We're gonna show you what you do. And what's going on with him? I haven't heard from him. Good. Because you're full of shit. Why would you hear from him? Why? My Scorpios always come back. Always. Always. There's not one time where somebody just left indefinitely. There's no way. People don't leave me. I don't have abandonment issues, and I don't. I'm not fearful of anyone leaving. So I wouldn't even attract somebody who permanently just leaves. You know, I don't have a fear of that. Bye. Thank you for whatever you gave. I appreciate it. You know? And so, I pass any test. I have pure intentions. I come in with a pure heart. I'm not trying to secretly dominate or get some shit. A lot of you are. You don't want to admit it. And I know you are. I know you are. And I don't have that. So it's just like, oh, well, let me see how she's going to react. And I'm just like, you know what I mean? I just, what? React out of purity. Every single time. Every single time. Somebody wants to know how I feel about them. They're going to know how I feel about them. You want to give me a test? Like, oh, let me go away and see how she reacts to my silence, right? This is pickup artist behavior. They love to teach. Speaking of which, you know, shout out to my PUAs in the comment section. You guys love my channel for some reason. I don't know how I attract you guys. Shout out. Thank you for being here and part of my algorithm. But the PUA community, they love to teach to go silent, go missing, to make her come and beg. And my personality just doesn't fit that, you know, because if you go silent, I just allow you to leave. I do. I'll never call you back. They also teach, you know, that women should, they do some tests where women are supposed to contact the guy, chase the guy. My personality is the opposite. I can like you so much and I will not initiate a phone call, a text, nothing. You be looking on your phone throughout our whole relationship and never see one from me. Ever. It's just not part of my personal makeup, and I'm always willing to let you go. That's just one of my values. I'm always... So I freak the hell out of people like that. They're like, fuck. Now going back to what I said, when I write stuff down and see what your threshold is, how long can you stay silent without contacting me? Waiting for me to call and be like, oh my gosh, where are you? I'll never do it. What's your threshold? I bet it's not long. There was a Scorpio, his threshold was like 7 days or something. And I won't do it. I just won't do it. That's one of my things, like I'm strong in that area because I'm always willing to let you go. And that's the difference between me and a lot of you guys. You're not willing to let it go. I am. I'll open up the window, just burn some sage and say thank you. Thank you for anything you've brought to me. I appreciate it. You know, it's the same with tests. It's all the same for me. It's all in the same realm of I come pure, I come with intentions, right? Pure intentions, not messed up intentions. I'm trying to take your power or find out what your kryptonite is, like all that stuff you guys do. And that's how you fail every single time we pull it out of you. With me, they have nowhere to go. They're like, let me test her and see how much she likes me. Let me stop calling. Okay. Sorry you feel that way. I can't wait to hear from you again. 11 days, 12 days. Shit, it could be 30 days. They'd be like, wow, she must not like me. Oh no, I really like you. It's just not what I do. It's not what I do. What's your threshold? It's not going to go to 30 days. Definitely not. It's not going to go. I think the most a person ever did, you know, I think I told you 11 days. And they were like, oh my gosh, what happened? I don't know. You tell me. Because I'm always willing to let you go. Always. I will always let you go. I will never fight for a man. I'm not fighting for any relationship. I won't fight. The only relationship I'll fight for is between me and myself. That's the fucking life or death. That's the only relationship I'm fighting for. Me and me. Me and me. Anything else? Listen, if you don't want to be here, I'll open up the window, the fire escape, the roof. You can go any way you want. I'll help you. I'll help you. I'll get your bags. I'll call Uber. You know, that's it. I'm never going to fight like that. So that's how I pass some tests, guys. It's going to be hard for a lot of you guys to be so real and pure, because you come with baggage. You come with the little stupid things that you do. Oh, let me see how much you like me. You want to make a Scorpio jealous. You want to do this shit and that and the other. And when he starts testing you and, you know, throwing you out there, you start exposing the real you underneath. That's what it is. That's what it is. And for me, you know, what do I expose? You know, you come see the real me. I'm not even in an energy of like coming through with some fake bullshit. Like I'm not. Anyway, guys, that's all I have for you. Like, subscribe, share, and all that good stuff. I'll see you at ScorpioSunScorpioMoon.com, where you can book a basic chart reading, love chart reading, couples chart reading, personal live stream session, and your very own personalized video. I'll cover any topic that you want as long as it falls under my brand of Scorpio Self-Esteem Astrology. Breaking down and rebuilding. I have an exciting series for Scorpio season coming up. New items coming to my shop. My website is going to go through some Pluto transformation. And I may do a giveaway. I'm not sure what else is going on. Oh, you can book any of my crash courses. I talk about in How to Date a Scorpio, all the basics. All the basics, right? All the basics. A lot of you guys need to check yourself. I know it's difficult. You need to check yourself. The mirror is your best friend and will always be your best friend. Always. And a lot of you guys trying to get in relationships, you're not even ready for relationships. Especially with a sign that will strip you down. Like we strip each other down. Just come naked. I come butt naked. Scandalous. What? See everything hanging the hell out, and that's it. You got nothing, you know. We strip you down emotionally. A lot of you guys are hiding behind your little shields. You know, I talk about how to heal from trauma, how to be fabulous, how to avoid the chasing people that don't even want you. Pointless. How to raise Scorpio children. Well, not how to raise, but how to handle us. That's a better word. How to handle Scorpio children. I was a child once, come on. You know, there's a lot of mishaps that made me grow up the way that I was towards certain family members, even my parents. So I'll give you some tips and tricks on that. I have an amazing love spell that a lot of you have tried. It is how to make someone fall for you, how to bring abundance in. And of course, I suggest that you use it on somebody who is into you already, so it's like a little boost, not on some crazy person that you want. Oh, I want him to be obsessed with me, and then when he is and he outside your house with the Halloween theme music playing and it ain't even fucking Halloween, then you're gonna be like, oh, I'm so sick of this. Nah, too late for that. Anyway, it's a sexual spell, so you have to be over 18. So I have that. And I think that's all I have for you guys. All right, I'll see you soon.